Hello, hello. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see. Painting polish, hi. Spadaddles, hi. Polish mess, drive safe. Tell your toddler to have a good day at school. Be a good child to their teacher. They will be. You're raising them. They'll be fine. Spooky Mouse, hello. Oh my goodness. Speaking of the Spooky Mouse, totally blanked last stream and forgot to show off your jellies. I have them pulled up now, so let me show them off real quick because they're so cool. And when I do my jelly swatches, I'm stealing this. For sure, I'm stealing this technique. This is genius. Honestly, maybe even for toppers too, but maybe just like 1 and 2 coats. But oh, I hope you are having a good start to the week. I have been so busy, so busy that I haven't painted my nails at all. I've been so naked. You know, I haven't fully decided. I was thinking I do want to still stream at 7. I'm gonna see how exhausted I am after this Swatch-A-Thon, and how much time I have between the end of this one and the beginning of the next stream, because I do still want to steal Linry's rainbow worms for St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, if I stream tonight, it will be that. And I would like to, but we'll see. The post-stream brain goo is so... Exactly. I don't know if I'm going to have any goo left. You do 2 coats for your shimmers and toppers? That makes a lot of sense. So I love this technique that you came up with. Yes, I do plan on committing crimes. Once again, I am a fiend in the nail polish community. I am nail polish's most wanted art stealer. Just walking into your Louvre and walking out with whatever the heck I want. But yeah, let me go ahead and just get into it with our reds. But yeah, I haven't been painting my nails because we've been working on the yard. We went to this huge, really cool plant nursery downtown yesterday, which, oh my god, downtown. And apparently it was the place to be because it was packed. For like, it's a plant store. It was absolutely packed. We were lucky to find a parking spot. But they have the largest selection of native Texas plants, and that's what I want to put in my yard, is all native pollinator plants. Don't mind me while I vibe a little. And I got a nice selection. It's like $200 worth of plants, but it's a really nice selection, and hopefully I can keep them all alive. That is a concern. They all have, I saw lots of cowboy hats. There were lots of cowboy hats. Yeah, exactly. Don't talk to the police. Don't you? You'll rat me out. I can't go back to jail. No, have I ever told y'all the real reason I say that? It's because, lunch is over, time for lurk mode. Enjoy the lurk. Have a good day at work. I love that I'm in the background. You're with us. You're with us in spirit. Thank you for being a productive member of society. Unlike me this week, being very unproductive, but that's okay. No, it's just because the police's job is to catch criminals, not to help you. So, you know, unless they're helping you, like, by catching whoever committed a crime against you, don't talk to them. You don't need to tell them nothing. And I feel like that's not, I don't know, it's not talked about enough, so I made it part of my thing. Whew, my hand is already tingling. These have been sitting for a while. I have not worn red polish in quite a time. But yeah, so unfortunately, we're gonna have this random cold snap coming through. It's gonna get like down to 30 or something tomorrow. So I'm gonna wait to plant my plants. But after that, I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be so nice, and I hope to attract lots of butterflies and hummingbirds. I got a hummingbird feeder, and no one has visited it yet because, I mean, what else is there to do around here? You know what I mean? So I need some flowers. Some of these might need thinner. Someone take photos of your Swatch Thanksgiving. Bye. Wait. What are we doing with the Swatch sticks? Alrighty. First up is Aurora Inferno. I bought a bunch from Aurora when they shut down because they were like on liquidation sale or whatever. So that's why I have so many of their flaky bombs, because I do like their flaky bombs. But other than that, I think I only purchased from them in PPU. I mean, I say flaky bomb, it's kind of more flaky, like flaky shrapnel. A little less on the bomb side, I guess. That's okay, it'll build up nice. Oh, you need to take photos of them for your dupe video. So, and I hate it, but now that I started doing it, you have to keep doing it. Yep. You have set expectations for yourself. How could you? Why would you do this? You know, you don't have to keep it up if you don't like doing it. I know you know that, but also, yes, it's an early stream because we're doing, I'm on spring break. Also, hi Kadachi. I'm on spring break. I figured it'd be nice for me to be background noise for people while they're working this week while I swatch out my collection. So we did the whites, light grays, and silvers on Friday. And now we're in the red drawer. This is, oh, I was about to paint my magnet. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh, sorry. For the next Weird Manny Squad, it's for April Fools, and so the theme is anything but your nails. Paint anything but your nails. I'm going to paint a magnetic on my... I have so many of these little magnetic wands that I'm going to sacrifice a few for that because I think that would be fun. I think that would be cute. There we go. What drawer colors are we on? We are on red today, so... If you look in the back here, we did the white, silver, light gray drawer last time, and now we're just whoop, one drawer down on the reds. So probably if I do one drawer a day, depending on how long that takes, I'll get one Helmer done this week, which would be fantastic. But I do have a second Helmer and all of these racks. So this might be a continuing series. Also, hi, Danielle. So glad to see you guys here. I'm gonna channel my inner Delilah and try to be some chill, nice background noise for you. You were lurking on Friday, but you had a week of renovations behind you. No more movements for possible. Understandable. I am pushing forward with the renovations at our house, and hopefully we can start getting furniture moved out and paint colors finalized and all that kind of stuff soon. And I will do my best to document it. I'm really bad at videoing my life, but I will try. This one is Color Spectrum Polish Love Stoned. It looks like a ladybug. It's so cute, and it's based on the creator, her husband. So I thought that was just so sweet. I have another magnetic, so I'm gonna grab another wand. Hello, Helen. Walk into the stream like, what up? I got a big interest in this guy. I love the energy. You're gonna get your own office/nail room? Yeah. I'm so excited. We all deserve our own office/nail room. / critter corner. / crafting space. / exercise equipment. I'm trying to think of everything else I'm gonna shove into my office. Eating lunch and getting ready for work. Oh, no, that's, Danielle, that's my whole point. I am on this early in the day so that I can be your background noise. I'm gonna keep trying to channel Delilah. I want to make you feel like you're in the 90s. Hello, JJ. I'm trying to think of a Delilah thing to say. Do you ever just get so tired of the world? But then the sun peeks behind the clouds and you're like, you know, not that bad. I can't remember what she used to say. Like, I remember my mom listening to her in the car on late night drives for sure. This is Cupcake Polish's Stinking Corpse, based off a corpse flower, which smell like rotting meat to attract flies. Mmm, yummy. I think this was a magnetic. Were you a magnetic? I genuinely can't remember. But I do have one vivid memory of Delilah. No, it is not a magnetic. I fooled myself. Congratulations, you played yourself. She was telling the story of her child. I can't remember if it was a son or a daughter. Then here's Cuticula's Never Sleep Again. This is actually one of Steph's favorites. I don't think she's here, but I am hosting Steph's birthday collab, and the theme is Cherry Bomb, her Fallout OC, and this is one of her favorite reds. So I'm just saying, if you have this one, and maybe you want to submit a mani, hit me up on Instagram. I need to post it to my story again. I've been bad about advertising it. Let's see. I wonder what Delilah is up to as well. I hope she's living her best life. I don't know anything about her as a person, but I hope she's doing okay. You just parked and want to say hi. It's hitting the 90s this week. Weather-wise, not cool. Decade vibes. Yeah, this is not the 90s I wanted. I wanted blow-up furniture and chicken-themed kitchens, not this. And decorative soaps in the bathroom. They get dusty and disgusting, or at least they did in my house. But there was this late night drive with my mom, and we were listening to Delilah, and she told the story of her kid like got into some markers or something and drew on the back of the couch, and was like, Delilah said it was like the worst color combo she'd ever seen. And immediately in my head I was like, oh, I bet you it was brown, orange, and green and maybe some yellow. And then that's exactly what happened. She listed off those colors and I was like, do I have psychic powers? I don't know why that memory sticks with me. But yeah, loved me some soothing Delilah to fall asleep to. That was always the best, right? Falling asleep in the car. No distractions. Nothing was backlit, you know. Hens in the kitchen. They were even on the tile. Yes, there was like, it was like a choose your character when it came to 90s kitchens, right? You had the French goose with like the blue ribbon around its neck. I do love that one. Then you had the country chicken, the chickens and the roosters. You had the little fat chef. You have a little fat chef themed kitchen. And you always fake grapes dangling off of something, right? Like, all that's the thing about the 90s is like, I love the aesthetic and the idea of the aesthetic because it's nostalgic and homey, but the reality is dust. There was dust everywhere because it was all about these little nooks and crannies to like display tchotchkes and stuff, and like the fake grapes and the decorative soaps in the bathroom. Hello, Melissa. And it just all would get dusty. I'm sure some of you grew up in like very well-maintained homes where maybe the dust didn't collect so much, but we were a busy family and the dust collected and it disgusted me. This is Emily Damali, not a fruitcake. Adorable. I love that berry color. The goose, I know the goose, I'm very partial to the goose. Man, you give me a goose, I'm already excited. I know they're mean, I don't care. I love them. I love a mean bird, you know? Goose, swans, peacocks, all of them. Absolute jerks. I want them. But then you put a little ribbon around its neck. So cute. So cute. This is Envy Lacquer's Dance Dance, named after the Fall Out Boy song. And I am a huge Fall Out Boy. I was a huge Fall Out Boy fan in high school, so I had to have this one. Not as big into their new stuff, but I somewhat recently got a CD player that I put in my kitchen, so I've been dancing in my kitchen to my high school favorite CDs. And 3 or 4 of them are Fall Out Boy, so describing your childhood best friend's house. Yeah, but there was always somebody, right? You got a porch goose this year? I have been tempted by the porch goose. My porch isn't big enough for a goose, to be completely honest, but I want to see pictures. You gonna dress it up for seasons? It's so cute. They're pure evil, but that's why I respect them. Yeah, they are holding on to their dinosaur ancestry, and I would never want to take that away from them. There was a PPU market email today. Let me check my email real quick. Oh, yeah. We have something new to show you. Indie Polish Market. PPU Overstock will be on this site. Extras from June, July, and August 2025 will be available beginning March 16th. Stock is limited. That's cool. That is a little bit overdue, but I'm glad that they're doing that. That's really nice. Sweet. Yay! Polish pickup. That's a good idea. Let's see. Up next is one of the polishes that is in the running for the longest title. Speaking of Fall Out Boy, here's my Fall Out Boy song title polishes. Garden Path Lacquer's Threads Your Friends Wove Together. This one's based off Spirited Away. The little hairband she makes with Granny towards the end of the movie inspired this polish, and I adore that movie. It's one of my favorite movies. I do believe that is Miyazaki's magnum opus. I think that is the greatest of all the Studio Ghibli movies. I don't know if it's even my favorite. Like, I think probably Howl's Moving Castle is I like a little bit more to watch, but so far as like a masterpiece is concerned, I do think that's his masterpiece. You're still lazy with your porch goose. It's been wearing a winter jacket for 3 months. See, that's why I'm hesitant to get anything like that, because that's how I'll be. It'll just wear whatever outfit I put it in initially. In fact, I just got myself a new front porch mud mat today. We've had the same one for over a decade, and I saw a cute one in HEB that had like blue bonnets on it, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a new one. Fall Out Boy were always on your driving CDs. Loved burning road trip CDs. Yes. Yep, I always had them in rotation. Up next is Glisten and Glow At Last. I need to denote this. This is one of the very few polishes I've gotten in PR. See, and I can't even remember the conditions. I don't think there was any obligation to post or anything like that. So this was more or less a gift, but you know, I got the polish for free. Ooh, and it is, I'm gonna have to come back to it. It is goopy. It's a reflective glitter. And it does dry out pretty bad. So I've got some KB Shimmer Restoration Drops. Let me put those in. Overstock, finally. I don't know if I got that email. I'm so excited. Yes. If you didn't get the email, I'm sure they have it posted on their site as well. But yeah, that is definitely an overdue thing they should have done. I'm gonna let At Last sit for a minute. A little star sticker, that's a good idea. Lynn, maybe a stupid question. Where do you get your little rubber bands? Because I do love your rubber band system. I think that's really smart. Hello, Our Lady. Little kiss, little hug, little kiss, little hug. Longest polish name here is Walking Away in Slow Motion While a Car Explodes Behind You. That's so good. I think it's either this one, Threads Your Friends Wove Together, or I think it's Another Garden Path, and it's Tell the Northern Lights to Keep on Shining or something like that. It's not that it's all that long, but they're longer words, I guess, because the font ended up quite small. Oh, they're for hair. Okay. That makes sense, because I was like, where do you get like little teeny tiny rubber bands? I bet you I have like little star stickers somewhere. Oops. Oh, perfect. Thanks so much, Lenry. Because I need to place an Amazon order anyway, so. On the way back from the plant store yesterday, next up is Glisten and Glow Hula this way. This is one of their neon formulas. It's very fun. But on the way back from the plant store yesterday, I meant to stop by Sally's Beauty and get some, like a couple of bottles of cheap top coat, but that didn't happen. So hopefully I can have time to run out today or tomorrow. Wish rubber bands didn't degrade so fast. You find ultra sturdy bands. I wonder if the ones for the hair are a different material and they might work better. You don't have affiliated Amazon links? Are you even an influencer, Lindry? Just kidding, you really are. I'm like, wow. Like, I'm so proud of how much you've grown channel-wise and stuff. Like, you're so cool. I'm proud of how much you work on your channel and producing content and stuff. I want to be like you when I grow up. When I get my shit together. You got your little rubber bands from the dollar store. It's the dollar store. How good can it be? They also had soak off clips and pointy Q-tips. Oh, nice. Lenry has forced you to purchase so much lacquer. I know. Out here influencing us, damn it. All right, it doesn't look like much in the first coat, but it builds up nicely, and you can already kind of see the reflective glitter. It makes it so sparkly, but also so textured that I don't really like wearing it that much, to be completely honest. But if you put enough layers of top coat, I guess it works itself out. Yeah, I got lots of native flowers for the front yard. I have like a garden bed under my tree, which I put a bird feeder in, and it is the place to be so far as birds go. I'm having to refill that thing uh at least every other day. Really every like day and a half it's emptying out. And the birds have spilled so much seed that I have lots of sprouts of whatever kind of seeds are in there. So I need to get some bigger plants in there to kind of outshade those. I'm not against them enough to pull them out, but I definitely want to make sure that the natives species have the most room and chances, you know what I mean? Because in my tree there, I do have a little pollinator house set up. Oh, it's so pretty. I should wear magnetics more. Oh. And I'm hoping I can attract some like solitary bees and stuff like that. Yours are listed as hairbands and loom elastics. Okay. The humidity, temperature, and part, they naturally degrade over time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The air is water here too. So it is what it is. Rubber don't last long. Stinking Corpse. Such a beautiful Polish name. Trying to think. Oh yeah, so this plant store, it was so cool. It was so overpriced, but also so cool. But they also had a really nice selection of like greenhouse plants, including some carnivorous plants. And my husband picked out this beautiful sundew. It's like a big sundew. So I need to build a bog bowl for it. So maybe when I run out to Sally's Beauty, I'll also try to hit up like a thrift store or probably just a dollar store and find like a cute glass dish of some sort and build a little bog bowl and grow myself a sundew. This is Cuticula's Never Sleep Again, and it really is one of the most gorgeous polishes. The camera doesn't do it justice, but you can kind of see the shimmer. And those little black flakies, rip black flakies. I will miss you. Good morning, Bonket. How you doing? How's the start of your week? It's just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. I don't wish it was Sunday. I'm gonna be honest. I work hard on Sundays. I prep for my week on Sundays, so it's a lot of cooking and organizing. I make my DBF, my dense bean salad, which I tried another new one this week. It is edamame and street corn inspired, so we'll see how that one is. Oh, I'm so sorry, Linry. I didn't know you meant like now. We were supposed to come in now? My bad. Oh, rubber bands don't degrade in Ohio? That makes sense. You have actual air. We only have water. In fact, it's so humid here that when I go visit my parents in Arizona, I often get nosebleeds because like my body has adjusted to just being moist all the time, that whenever I hit dry air, it doesn't know what to do. The video is going up tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know we had a deadline. My bad. I'm sorry. Think it's more about the environment, wildly swinging from cold to hot, damp to dry. Yeah. Weather is super unstable, or maybe I'm getting cuticle oil, or maybe I'm cursed. Who knows? I don't know what really causes them to degrade, but they do. Well, let me make sure. Double checking I'm putting the right polish on. Yeah, they'll just like randomly snap on you and you're like, oh, Okay then. I guess you were done. I'm in Texas. East Texas specifically. I grew up in Central Texas, where it still gets pretty humid, but it can also dry out a lot more. But yeah, I am now very much used to the high humidity. Do you guys also feel like reflective glitter formulas dry out faster than other polish formulas? Because this one's got reflective glitter in it too, the threads your friends wove together, and it also is feeling a little thick. How would you feel if Texas just exploded into 5 new little Texases? I would be concerned for a lot of things, but also I would immediately move to a different little Texas, I think. I would hedge my bets and get into the central little Texas. I feel like Texas has more biomes than Minecraft. It does. So the East Coast, where I'm at now, the East Coast alone is really interesting because in the north you have the piney woods, these really tall, beautiful evergreen pine trees, right? Like it almost, if you didn't like feel the heat, it would almost look like California. But then as you go down the coast, you hit the coastal plains. So these big rolling plains of like grasses and things dotted with oil refineries because Texas. And that's just the coast. And then you start moving towards the center and it's the Brazos River that kind of runs through, goes down near Dallas through Waco, and then kind of off to the eastern side. And that's really the dividing line of moist and dry in Texas. So to the east of the Brazos, that's where they grew the cotton, because that's, you know, cotton needs a lot of moisture. And then to the west of it, that's your corn and cattle. So yeah, there's a lot of different biodiversity areas of Texas. It really is fascinating. And I'll keep trying to vote for government officials that value that biodiversity and want to protect it, because it'd be a shame. It'd be a shame to lose that. Okay, hang on, I gotta see. Oh, okay. Whew. So last week we were scheduled to have our lawn mowed. We have a wonderful gentleman who comes and mows our lawn. But I told him, like, hey, we had a patio built and there's a lot less yard. Could we maybe reduce the price a little bit? And he came back and he was like, okay, and then gave me a price of $5 less than we normally paid. And I was like, okay, could we maybe go $5 more down at least? And then he just ghosted me and I didn't hear from him. Granted, a storm rolled through and it's not like he's gonna mow the yard when there's a storm, but I wasn't sure if we were still his clients or what happened there, but he just said he's coming this Friday, so whew. Oh, yours don't snap, they gently crumble and drop gracefully off the bottle. Okay, so I don't know is that from the dry air maybe, or maybe like you said, the swinging back and forth between dry and wet, hot and cold. We need a rubber band scientist. We have too many anthropologists and not enough rubber band scientists in the chat. Let's see, reflective glitter totally soaks up thinner. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's experiencing this. You rarely open a glitter bottle without needing to add thinner. Okay. Okay. Just making sure I wasn't doing something wrong. Your mom lived in Lubbock for a while, drier than this. I get that reference. Yeah, Lubbock. Gosh, have I been to Lubbock? I've been to Lubbock briefly. I think we drove through Lubbock once, but yeah, that's up in the Panhandle. That's very far away from me. What would I name the 5 Texases? Oh, okay, so where I'm at, assuming it's kind of gonna go directional, north, south, east, west, and central. I mean, central I would call central, but we would have to bulldoze the capital and build it to look like the one from Full Metal Alchemist. The central you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. With the alchemy ring and everything. Where I'm at, East Texas, this would be renamed to Carcinogenic Coast, because that's what it is. South Texas would be Little Mexico. Not New Mexico, just Little Mexico. West Texas. I'll have to think about West and North Texas. What I would want to call them. Okay, so like I said, I didn't get to go out and get more top coat, so I'm gonna be using my cucumber melon again, so I streamed on Friday, the first Swatch-A-Thon, when I walked into Luckenbach. I like Luckenbach. When I walked back into my office the next day, this cucumber melon scent like hit me like a ton of bricks. It was a lot. Not unpleasant. I like the smell. It was just a lot of it. What would I rename West Texas? I like West Texas, but it is very flat and mostly empty. As you would expect. I don't know. I can't think of anything clever right now. Just like the idea that Texas can explode without approval from Congress. I like that too. I wonder, you know, I can't tell where this timeline is going. Maybe it'll happen. But no, I would hightail it to Central Texas for sure. Because that's where I grew up. And 2, that's where most of the liberals are. So, unfortunately, Central Texas is where the liberals and the tech bros are. So it's like, I guess it's a little bit of a risk, but I'll take my chances. Get back on the magnet. Get on there. There we go. You only have one scented top coat and I only use it on magnetics. Turns out scented top coats are not for me. That's understandable. I will probably, like, it's too much. But I've been enjoying using the scented top coats on like my swatches and stuff that I put in my Peely journal. So that my journal smells whenever I open it. That's kind of fun. The problem is I've been buying them from PPU, so they, you know, I can only get one of them. So it's going to be a lot of different smells all mixed together. Speaking of my swatch journal, it's come up a few times in like some other Discords and stuff, like Nicole's. And I apparently don't have like a quick reel or anything I can send to people to show what it looks like. I need to update it too. I haven't put in January or February's swatches, so that is on the agenda for the week. For sure. On these reflectives, I'm just gonna put this one coat of top coat, and if they get too like gritty and gross, then I can always go back and add more top coat. But I'm gonna hope that maybe just one coat will be enough for them. I think I'm gonna do all the indies first, and then I'll do the ones that I have on their own rings, which are Holo Taco and Orly. Oh, whoops, I need to make room for that bluebird. Aww. You love seeing Manny journals. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else do it how I do it, so I need to kind of need to capitalize on that and like show it off more. All right, let's see what we have. Can't do scented polishes, they give you headaches. Understandable. The Sinful Colors Essentials? Essentials. I don't know that one. But yeah, if they're strong when they're dry, I definitely... It's much. It's a little room. Make a how-to managerial. That would be cute and fun. Yeah. I could easily do that. Let's see. So here's the Holo Tacos. I'm going to set those aside for now. Stop sliding. Hold still. Stop. Oh my god. Okay. Swatch like don't want to cooperate. You even told yourself your mani journal could be your favorite. It's all listed in swatches, but that still feels like a lot of work. Just, yeah, that's, you know, with a journal, just one page at a time. Hello, Allie. All right, up next we have our Island Peas, of which there's one Island Pea, KB Shimmer, and then I have 3 Lacquer 22s, which I'm not affiliated or anything like that, but they are having a sale right now, so if you're interested, go check out Lacquer 22. I have enjoyed everything I've gotten from them, so. Then I have one from Maniology. When I used to get the Mani and Me box, sometimes they send out like a regular polish instead of a stamping polish, so I just put them in the drawer. I have a Monarch, a Night Owl Lacquer, and 2 OPIs. These OPIs, I believe, are from the before times. We'll take anyone's extra sinful colors, essentials, as a generous service to you. You're like, I'll take them on. We'll adopt them. These poor kittens in a box. I will give them a home. Alright, y'all, it's vibe time. I don't know how much, like, nail painting I'm actually going to get done this week. Because after this little cold front comes through, on Wednesday, it's pond moving day. It's finally time. And then I need to go shopping for new plants for the pond. So, I'm gonna be doing a lot of, like, dirty work with my hands, you know? And I don't want to be popping peelies into the pond. Or ruining a manicure. doing all this yard work and stuff, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get the pond moved. It's so overdue. I do love having the pond indoors, but it's just time. It's been indoors for a long time, contributing to the indoor humidity. And I think they'll be happy outside. I got a net to go over the pond, so no raccoons or birds will hopefully be able to get into there. We went to a water garden store yesterday that sells like koi fish and goldfish, and as well as a lot of like water plants stuff for my father-in-law, because he has the pond the goldfish originally came from. He just wanted some mosquito eaters, some mosquito fish. This is Island Peas Penny, and the lady was telling us that a blue heron got into one of their koi grow ponds and ate all of the fish. Like, oh my god. The fat bird. I don't know how it flew away afterwards. This is KB Shimmer's It's Hip to Be Square. I believe this was... Let me double check here. Yeah, this was a PBE, the VIP polish that came with the VIP bundle when I went in 2023. And it's very pretty. I don't know if I've ever worn it though, to be completely honest. Is there, so the Essentials, is there a specific scent that you really like? Let's see, this one is Velvet Rope, so that goes last. Dahlia's in the middle, and I Love You Forever. This chair is just slightly too big for the space. Okay. Oh, hi, Cappy. I don't think you can see him on dog cam, but he's on the side of my desk here. Ooh, look at that coverage. One coat. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This drawer is fairly full, so hopefully I can find some dupes to get rid of. This one's a cream, but it's like, I don't know, would you call that oxblood? That kind of really dark maroon. Which OPI? These, they're at the end here. Royal Raha Ruby and Karamia Crimson. Now, I do have a bunch of OPIs already in my destash box, which I do think I will swatch out at some point. That's definitely my lowest priority, but there's some more red ones there. You went through your blue drawer, and it wasn't until blue, going in rainbow order, that you felt like you don't remember wearing you. Do I like this polish? Yeah, that's... I'm going to confront myself on some of these polishes. Be like, do I really need this? And I know I will be saying goodbye to some of them, but it's... You know. I'm not looking forward to it, but it will be good for me. That was Lacquer 22's Velvet Rope. But yeah, like, so I Love You Forever and Velvet Rope. Do I need both? Probably not, but I'll decide later. I'm gonna do the mediocre mayonnaise method of having a destash box that just sits there and waits. A time will tell bin, if you will. And if I don't go looking for those polishes or don't even remember owning them, it will be no problem getting rid of them. You have the coffee one, but you've been seeking the chamomile and eucalyptus. Oh, that sounds really good. But they are very scented. Yeah, I probably don't want strongly scented polishes, but if I had to pick a strong scent, eucalyptus would be fabulous. All right, here's the Maniology one. It's, you know, it's a nice jelly flake polish, but I do feel like I already own things similar to this, so this is probably very likely on the chopping block. You have a purgatory box too, such a good idea. It's a great idea. Here is my Monarch, Eerie Embers of Salem, which might need to be recategorized into the orange. That's looking very orange, so we'll see what it looks like in a second coat. I did have, it was such a pain. I had my reds and dark oranges together in one drawer, and then my yellows and light oranges together in a drawer, because the bottom drawer on the Helmer was the D-stash drawer. But I decided to go ahead and split the colors red, orange, and yellow, and that was difficult. That's where I was like, I don't know what colors are. All right, here is Night Owl Lacquer's Nonsense or Mom Sense. This is the Linda polish from the Bob's Burgers collection. So adorable. I need to wear them as a Skittle at some point. You have the whole Sinful Colors Sense collection. Oh my gosh. You never worn them, but the swatch sticks smell really good. Yeah, they would be overwhelming to wear all at once anyway. Oh my god, Polish Mountain, but with all scented polishes. You would die. You would just die. Like, there's no way. Here's one of the OPIs that I decided to keep the first time I went through my collection. And this is Royal Raja? I'm not actually sure if I pronounced the J or not. Royal Raja Ruby. And again, I do feel like I have some good dupes, so I can probably get rid of the OPIs. Last one is Cara Mia Crimson. Island P, my love. Look at your sparkles. This is from, I think it's called the Harvest collection. And that collection had like 3 oranges in it, a green and this red. And which is so redundant and unnecessary. I bought it immediately. It's one of the earliest Island P collections I bought because I was like, I need that. I need 3 oranges. And a red. No random green. They're perfect. Polish Mountain with scented polishes to be damaged by migraines. Yes. What a fun way to go, right? If I knew the world was ending, I would do one last stream. All scented polishes. Remember watching Kelly Marissa recognize her polishes, or reorganize, and it was like she had an entire Helmer full of just OPI reds. Yes. Yes, I have so many sitting here in the D-stash box. Or I should call it the purgatory bin, because sometimes I do pull them back out, but very rarely. Oh, I was like, why is it not sitting down? It's because it caught. There we go. Yeah, OPI loves to make a red. In fact, when I get done with the second coat, I'll pull some of them out and we'll see just how many reds I had. Because I couldn't wear nail polish very much in high school. I was in band and ROTC, both of which require no polish. Hello, Wendy. Happy Monday. So what few polishes I had, I usually preferred red. Nice, classic. Hello, Dom. Dame? Dom or Dame? How do you say that? Do I pronounce the E? I don't know how to speak English. I'm trying to learn other languages and I can't even speak English. Hope you guys are having a good Monday, good start to your week. I am here for your background noise pleasure. Dame like the noble title. Okay, I think I'm saying it right. I'm not super familiar with royal title, but I'll do my best. We are in the red drawer, Wendy. Although I think this monarch is an orange. So it might need to be recategorized. Yeah, that looks orange to me. What do you guys think? That's pretty straight orange in it. So I'll set that one to the side and put it in the correct drawer. You think, yeah, maybe 15 OPI reds. I do love them all though. And hey, yeah, if they're all loved, then keep them. Oh, this is your first live with me. Well, welcome. Normally I do nail art, but I am overdue for swatching out my collection, so I figured I'm on spring break. I might as well do it live. Yeah, it's definitely orange. Like I said, I used to have reds and orange combined, so I'm not surprised I missed one when I was parsing them out. Because there was quite a few times where I would just sit there. Because it's hard to tell in the bottle, right? And the swatch on top, because it's on like a black background, it kind of looks darker. But now that I'm putting it like up in the light, yeah, I can see that it's orange, but it's right on that line. So I thought. Clear plastic reveals all. Yeah, that this is 2 coats, which probably if I were wearing it as a manicure, I'd build it up in 3. But yeah, in 2 coats, it's still pretty darn orange. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it, recategorize it into the orange box. You splurged and ordered like 9 polishes from Lynn B Design. Yay. Treat yourself. What'd you get from Lynn B? I think I only have a very small handful of Lynn B's. In fact, I have my spreadsheet open. Let me see how many I have. I have 1. I have 1 Lynn B design. At least in my Helmers. Maybe I have a topper, but I don't know. You do all your swatches on clear, but some of them, like your magnetic toppers, I also do over black. That makes a lot of sense. When I do my swatches for my journal, so especially toppers, I'll make a half black, half white base for that swatch and then swatch the topper over that. So I haven't fully decided how I want to do my toppers, although let me show you what my friend Lori sent me of how she does her jellies. I think I'm going to do my jellies and toppers in a very similar way. So it's like 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats going towards the end. I think with my toppers, I'll just do 2 coats, but my jellies, I'm stealing this. I'm going to commit a crime. You just got done shoveling. What are we shoveling? No? You still have snow? Sorry, I'm from Texas. I don't understand these things. Looking at the Lacquer 22 sale, I know, it's tempting me too. Also, hi, Yanelli. I have not tried their top coat, but I will tell you that everything I've gotten from Lacquer 22 polish-wise, I've gotten their polishes and their perfume, funny enough, speaking of nice smelling things, and I've loved all of it. So, I haven't tried their top coat though. You're swatching out your jellies and realize you only own 4 legit jellies. Really? I don't believe my data. Forgot about how amazing Zoya Paloma is. Do I have any Zoyas? Look in my spreadsheet. I own no Zoyas that I know of, which is crazy. You do all your toppers in 1 go. Makes sense. Oh, the Midwest had a blizzard last night. Okay. Well, I hope everything's, besides having to shovel, which I'm so sorry that you're shoveling in the middle of March. I hope everything is okay. Thinking of reswatching toppers on clear. I like the idea of having the toppers on clear just so I can like literally layer it on top of another swatch stick and see what it would look like, you know? Hypothetically. Ooh. You don't know how you're going to swatch through your toppers either. I'm just doing swatch wheels right now to decide what you want to keep. And I'm doing a journal because you inspired me. My first iteration of the journal, which obviously failed and I do not recommend, but I bought a stamp collector's binder organizer thing. And so I printed out like a list of my collection on cardstock and I cut them into these little squares or whatever, and then my plan was to glue the swatches to those squares. way too much work. Cute idea, because then you can like move around, reorganize them, you know, hold them next to each other to compare them and stuff. And I was like, oh, it'll take up less room than the swatch sticks, and it probably would, but my god, this is way too much work, and I gave up very quickly. I was like, I'm not gonna keep up with this. So yeah, it's the only thing about swatching in the journal is that it's a little bit hard to like make comparisons and stuff, but it is really easy to like just it's easy to make swatches for the journal, you know? Your West Coast Canada, we had no snow all winter until last week. Okay, at least it melts after a few hours. I'm glad you don't have to shovel, but that is wild. Just thunderstorms in St. Louis? Okay, good. Yeah, we got some storms last night and it got cold. So we had to put all the new plants back in the garage. Or into the garage, I should say. And I'm gonna wait until it's done doing whatever it's doing, and then we'll plant them. It was weird. You had thunder, some hail, rain, then slushy rain, and into the night with so much snow. Oh, it's just all of it all at once. Everything all at once. Why? You had an unusually dry winter. Yeah. Weird that the snow's showing up now. You've been wanting to swatch all your toppers since doing The top of the month collab? Oh, that sounds cute. I don't need any more collabs, but that sounds like a cute one. Every month I'm scrambling through my drawers trying to find toppers. I want them all cataloged and tagged together. Yeah. Honestly, like when your collection gets to a certain size, you have to have some way to organize it. It's painful, but like it must be done. Just wet and cold in Atlanta. The heck. Doing half black, half clear vertical for toppers, and then one coat, and the second half 2 coats. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I want to do. It's like 4 sections, but it gives a good idea of what it looks like. It's a good idea. It's plus 10 Cs today, and it feels way too hot all of a sudden. You want perpetual winter? I do want that sweet spot. I want that sweet spot where it's not too cold yet. Like you can feel the cold coming and you're like, a nice breeze to take away this humidity. But I don't want to actually be cold. Let's see. So looking at the OPIs that I already have in my D-stash, or my purgatory bin. Curious, it's been a while since I looked at these. Excuse me. All right. I have 4 more reds. Maybe a pink. So yeah, these are the ones that are already in my D-stash. This one's Call My Magenta, like, it's kind of a stupid name. It's a pretty shimmer red, but I'm sure I have something like it already. And then I have a True Aboriginal, which is not orange. It's very much coral, but you know, it is what it is. And then this is definitely more of a pink. This one is Miami Beet, as in like the vegetable beet. And then I have this really dark, or this I would call like an oxblood or something, called Black Cherry Chutney. That one actually looks pretty, but I haven't destashed them yet, right? So once I get through all my swatch sticks, I can see if it's something I want to keep. And then this one's a purple. You're Such a Budapest. I don't know what these... OPI has weird names. And then for a while there was a brief moment in my nail polish collecting journey, which actually started in the before times. I was already fascinated with them. I love minis. I think they're the cutest thing. But the truth is I never wear them. Like I never reach for a mini when I'm ready to paint my nails, you know what I mean? So I decided to put them in the purgatory bin, despite them being the most adorable little babies. This is why I haven't gotten rid of them yet. I just love them. I don't know if I'm getting rid of Black Cherry Chutney, but it is sitting in the purgatory bin, so the likelihood is high. That's what I got to for the... Oh, let's see. You bought the sticks with 3 nails on 1 stick. What does that look like? Thinking of re-swatching your jellies like you showed. They're clever. Yeah, let me show it one more time. Lori, you're a genius. You're an absolute genius. Look at the babies. I know, I love the babies. So yeah, in the minis, I have... Oh no, they don't have names on them. Well, I have a purple mini. A red mini. With some sort of like gold flakies in there. And then I have this like metallic silver, this pearlescent kind of off-white, kind of pinky white, and then a pearlescent pink. Little bite. Oh my god. Sorry, I just like to hold them. You like minis for toppers? Yes, I do like minis for toppers. I think Pinnacle Polish, I've bought a lot of their toppers in their mini size, which I love that they offer that. Because that just makes a lot more sense, because I'm never gonna empty a topper bottle, you know. If you base your picks for painting your nails based on swatch sticks rather than bottles, you're more likely to use the small ones. True, if I have them on swatch sticks. Minis are so cute, but I also don't use them. I'm not setting them out as decor. I know, they're so cute. My little baby. If you're not real, then why do I feel this way? Little babies. But yeah. Those are all the OPIs that are currently in the purgatory bin. They may come out, they may not. I don't know. But yeah, there was a brief moment in time where I kind of wanted to collect only minis for my nail polish collection, but then Holo Taco launched and I was like, never mind. That's a fun, like, question for you guys. A little bit of a informal poll. Do you think it should be standardized for brands to offer polishes in regular and mini sizes? Or maybe only certain formulas? Or like, what's your take on minis? I set that one down upside down, but luckily the top coat was dry. Oops. Oh yeah. Catch up bubbles. Just kidding. No. Dom is against the minis, anti-minis. Alright, let's see. Oh, whoops, I forgot that Monarch needs to change drawers, so I will put you off to the side over here. Melissa also says no. Okay. All right. People don't like babies. I get it. I feel like I struck a nerve. All right, up next I have some picture polishes and then a bunch of pinnacles, which I know Chinook salmon is a big one. Borscht is one of the small ones. Put that there. And Canyonlands is one of my minis. And then Joshua Tree. See, I messed up with my pinnacle polishes because I was pretty much exclusively buying the minis. But then there are some collections I got in the full size and it's just like, ah. But, oh well. And then I have one Plus Life lacquer in the reds. One that I made at Polish and Beauty Expo, and a Sassy Sauce. I like minis as long as the brush is good. That's, yeah, it's kind of rare to get a mini bottle where the brush is good. I understand. I think that's ultimately why I put the OPI minis in my D-stash, is because they don't have their names on them, and so I'm like, this is too hard to categorize or catalog. You're always scared that you'll use up your minis and then have to find replacements because they all have limited edition colors. Yeah. Not against minis, just don't think everyone should have to offer them. Fair. That's fair. And then you have Orly that has like 4 different sizes. They have their regular big bottle, they have their minis, and then they have like, I think they call them middies. And then I feel like there's another size that Orly makes as well. It's like, okay, that's too many sizes. JJ, you're good. OPI minis are truly the tiniest minis. They're so cute. Oh, you put them on your tree? That's a cute idea. Ever since Mediocre Manny's mentioned like that she wants to eat, like just swallow an OPI mini like a little pill, I do kind of want to make. See, I would have to get all this equipment. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it would be really nice to make like a little silicone mold of the OPI mini bottles and make like candy out of them. Make like little jello jigglers in the shape of a OPI mini bottle. Oh, so cute. I would absolutely love that. All right. First up is Picture Polish's Bridget. Show the shaker. It is a tattoo ink shaker that I got off Amazon. I want to say 20 to 30 bucks. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it. Bree, thank you for the resub. 21 months. We've had multiple babies. I think it's really good. It does make your hand feel funny from the vibration, but it's really good at mixing it up. And it's actually, I discovered this last Friday. It is battery powered, so like you can vibe unplugged, but it doesn't last all that long. So I do recommend a shaker of some sort. Offering minis gives me decision paralysis. Ah, okay. I feel like I have to commit to always buying minis or full and it's too stressful. Understandable. You just got some of the tiny OPI minis from Dollar Tree. Put in some hot pink paint to have on your desk. Cute. Your Holo Taco minis also look weird next to the full-size bottles. Yeah. The minis do tend to get a little bit lost in my Helmer drawers, I'll admit. All your other minis I separate from the rest of the brands though. Oh, about the vibe. Yes, we can vibe unplugged. It's a good time. Okay, time for a cookie. Happy? Bree wants to give you a cookie. Will you come get a cookie? Come here, baby. He's literally right here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Say hi to everybody. Oh, that's a good boy. Did you get it? Okay. Would you like some more? Are you a good boy? Yeah? Are you a very sweet dog? Oh, so sweet. That's a good boy. This is my baby. One more, because I love you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna fatten you up. My spoiled little man. You just used one of your Cirque minis. I honestly didn't know Cirque made minis. And it was like trying to paint with an ant. The this a bottle for Anne? I honestly didn't know Cirque made minis. Wait, yes I did, because they put them in their advent calendars, right? I don't think I have any Cirque minis. He's the baby. He needs a bath. So bad. Okay, I gotta get back to swatching. You go lay down. Yeah, you go take a nap. I know, it's exhausting being that cute. Yeah. Go on, go take a nap. Go take a nap. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh. You don't enjoy his musk? Yeah, no, it's a little much. And just the you know when a dog gets it's time for bath and you pet him and there's a film. He is all of the dogs. He is mostly Australian Shepherd, but then he has like a little bit of everything else. So I think his two biggest categories are Australian Shepherd and Australian Cattle Dog. It's mainly what he's mixed. But there's also some Pit Bull. There's a little bit of Husky. There's a little bit of like all sorts of things in him. So he's an American, you know? He has all kinds of mixed. A true street dog. Cirque minis are like painting dog by dog. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't want all minis, but admittedly, I don't, well, like the picture polish, how many milliliters is this? This is 11 milliliters. This is a nice size, right? I just don't feel like I need, as an avid collector, maybe if you have a smaller collection, you want more of each polish, but like, you know, this is 15 milliliters. It's chunky. I'm never going to use all that. Not that I'm ever going to use the 11 milliliters either, but like, you know, the profile. Significant difference. Alright, this is Picture Polish Double Decker, which I believe Picture Polish does no longer ships to the US. But I do like them. Next is Chinook Salmon, which was this one magnetic? No. You just got to China Glaze, Creative Fantasy, and Wow, does it honk? What does that mean? Like stinky? Can you come do my swatches once you're done there, Brie? I don't know when that's gonna be. What polish brand do you have the most bottles of? I have not counted them all. However, my guess is gonna be Hollow Taco. Let me look. So just in my Helmer drawers, just what I've made swatch sticks for so far, not including anything I have up here. I have 158 Hollow Tacos. And the next one my guess, yeah, so 158 Hollow Tacos, 154 Orleys, and then third place is Cirque Colors with 106. So yeah, Hollow Taco. You get mad at 10 and 11 milliliters because you want your money's worth. I'll never use 10 milliliters, but the price, no, that's, yes, I completely agree. Like if they were cheaper and 10 milliliters, fine, because then I can have more polishes, right? But yeah, if you're gonna be charging me the same, I might as well get the 15 milliliters. You should be buying mini because you don't need full size anything, but I'm out here buying full size and even bought a backup last month for the first time. Oh, it smells terrible. It's so old. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to convert all of my collection to minis just so they didn't take up so much room. But here's what it is. That was Pinnacle Polish's Chinook Salmon. And here's Pinnacle Polish's Joshua Tree. I'm just double checking. I didn't think it was magnetic, but just in case. The infamous stinky blue pigment, yes. It's the sulfur-based pigment or something? I'm not entirely sure what the chemistry is. Pinnacle Polish's Borscht from their soup collection. I absolutely love that. I think they've released a soup part 2, maybe even part 3 by now. I have to see. See if I have them all. Because that's just fun. It's just fun to have soup themed polishes. I dream of Soup-Timber someday coming to PPU, but we shall see. Next is Pinnacle Polish's Canyonlands. I am kind of slowly collecting all of the national park polishes from Pinnacle Polish, just honestly for the concept. I just think that's so cool. I love our national park system. And I do dream of visiting them all someday. You start work in a minute, so I say bye now. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you keep me on in the background, that would be cool. I hope I can provide you a little background soothing noise for you. But have a good rest of your day at work. Is Toothless swimming around? Oh, he is. Look at his little feet. Look at him, he's on a stroll. Where you going, buddy? Going for a walk? He's so cute. Oh, so I went to buy him some more worms. And the kid at the cash register, he was like, what do you feed earthworms to? And I'm like, oh, an axolotl. And he's like, oh yeah, my teacher has those. And I'm like, yeah, actually, I got this from a teacher. Via a kid who was going off to college and couldn't take care of him anymore. But yeah, the teacher, I guess she teaches aquatic science or something, but she bred her axolotls and they had just so many babies. And so the kid was like, wait, is it Miss So-and-so over at fill in name of school here? And I was like, yeah, actually. And so it's just kind of funny. It's a small world, you know? Erwin's doing good. You can see him under his heat lamp in the corner there, chilling like a villain. I have a shipment of roaches coming in for him that I actually want to set up a nice roach tank instead of, I've been keeping them in like just a little critter catcher or whatever they're called. But I actually want to build them a nice little tank. So I think I'll do that next weekend. Sorry, I'm kind of enjoying watching Toothless. Okay, back to the nails. He was really going for a minute there. Okay, I'll try to, if you notice him going again, I'll try to catch him. Yes, my dubia roaches. Anyone have top favorite Cirque jelly to recommend? You have too many of the berry and pinks and wishes and just want to try one. The XOXO. I do like the XOXO. Bitten, aerospace. I think I probably have most of those. So tell you what, let me get one coat done on these swatch sticks and I'll pull those for you. This is Plus Life Lacquer All Tickles, No Tackles, based on Tickle Me Elmo. I thought that name was so funny. I was like, yep, I need that. Sus that Texans say Texas is big. Why does everyone know everyone? I know, right? Get out of my face. We have enough land. Get out of here. Cirque is the most accessible jellies to buy over here. Yes, I I am working on collecting all of the Cirque jellies, so I have quite a few. Up next is one that I made at the Polish and Beauty Expo polish making class. I called it Deep Dish because it kind of looked like pizza sauce, and I was just having fun shoving as much shimmer in there as possible. Wow, Henry. No, you're good, JJ. You're good. This one's Sassy Sauce Chicago Fire 2023. So this is another one from PBE. That was like my main shopping goal at PBE, was to collect all of the exclusive polishes. I don't know if I'll keep them all, but definitely the ones I made I'm gonna keep because that's just like good memories. But yeah, all right, let me see. I'm gonna pull. We've got XOXO Berry Bitten. Here's the jelly drawer. No, I have not made swatch sticks for these yet. I'll get there. All right, let me see. Berry. XOXO. Let me put them where you can actually see them. XOXO Berry Bitten. What color is Bitten? Is that also a red? I thought I had that one. I don't recognize Eros or Pitaya. How do you say that? Pitaya? Yeah, are these all reds and pinks? Looking. The jelly drawer. I love my jelly drawer. It's my jelly / leftover stamping that don't fit with the other stamping polishes. But I do enjoy it. I might only have those two. I could have swore. Let me open up my my tracker. Bitten is a red, pink. I feel like I had that. I can't reach my keyboard. Bitten. Oh, I guess I don't have Bitten. Let me just check the others real quick. Eros. No, I didn't think I had these two. Yeah. No, okay, so I just have those two. Oh my god. But I can totally swatch them for you if you'd like. Oh, I just clicked on my YouTube tab, and I guess it started the stream over, like, from my perspective, so I was like, is the YouTube people, can you still see me? Yes, you can. Okay. Oh, so heavy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, do you want me to swatch these for you real quick? I can test out that jelly method that Lori showed us. Let me just scooch these down, make a little room. So let's start with... Oh, I need more room on my desk. So this one's XOXO jelly. Obviously one coat, it's not gonna show up too great, but I'll build it up. we can vibe. This one is berry. Let me do a second coat of everything. Whoop. Was about to use the same polish. Nope. They look really buildable, which is what I want. Yes, I really enjoy the Cirque jellies for jelly sandwiches, you know, layering them with other things. Kind of tinting other colors. So the nail art that comes to mind is I did this platypus nail art. So I had this like dark murky green background, and then I did the platypus and some plants, and then I layered a jelly over it to give it that like murky underwater look. So they're nice and clear. They're not crellies, they're definitely jellies. So they're really fun for that kind of application. Or if you do a nail art and stuff, you can use them to just like add tints of color, right? So like, let's say you have like a little face or something and you want to give it rosy cheeks without having two big dots of red, just a little touch of jelly. Like I just think they're so useful for that kind of application. And what I've been wanting to try with them is, you guys might have seen Kodachi's weaving of nail polish, which is so cool. Excuse me. I want to do that with jellies because I think that would look so neat because all the colors would like blend together and stuff. Make a cool pattern. I think I saw someone do that with the new Holo Taco jellies, which I am interested in, even though I have so many jellies. And honestly, I should do some comparisons because I'm sure I already have a Cirque jelly that is a good dupe for the Holo Taco ones, but like, I like Holo Tacos and I like jelly. So maybe next Black Friday I will pick up the Holo Taco jellies since they won't be part of the royalty sale next month. Hi Luna, how you doing? You were a little let down by the Holo Taco jellies. You were hoping they would be more pigmented. Oh. Yeah, based on the thumbnails, I haven't watched a whole lot of swatch and reviews. Don't think you're the only one. No, they definitely look a lot like the Cirque jellies to me, like very sheer. But obviously I like the Cirque jellies, so I'm cool with it. I do kind of wish they had like some hollow in them or something. Like the retro jellies, because that feels more Holo Taco. But I get it. They wanted to release a new like base formula to go with those chunky toppers, which the butterfly topper does look really cute though. I'm not super interested in the colorful hexagon glitter topper just because I already have similar things, but you know, we'll see. Sorry, excuse me for a moment. Itchy nose. No problem, JJ. Polish Yogi did some comparisons. Yeah, I saw her thumbnail. It didn't seem like she was super excited about them, but I do need to watch that video at some point. I'm not in a rush since I didn't I didn't end up buying them. No, I'm okay at this point if I don't own all the Holo Tacos, which is that's a huge step for me. I do want to own all of the limited edition Holo Taco stuff, not the cuticle oil, but polish wise. That I do want. Okay, so I'm gonna do Lori's method and go about 1/3 of the way down for the second layer. Okay, so that is 1 and 2 coats of XOXO jelly. The Holo Taco orange jelly looks gorgeous. Whatever on the others. Yeah, I wish they didn't do 2 blues. I wish we got one of those blues was a green, but they're supposed to be very sheer since they're supposed to go over toppers. Yeah, a lot like these Cirque ones, I think. Can't find LA colors here. I know. Lynn, we were trying to be influenced by you, but we can't. We can't find the polishes. Okay, there's 1 and 2 coats of berry jelly. So sad you missed out on teal with it. The rest of that limited edition collection, but not the shiny teal. The shiny, yeah, they need to bring back teal with it because that's a winner. That's a good polish. No, blue Holo Taco jellies looks like my tongue after blue Gatorade. I can't see it. Yeah, the lighter blue, it's like kind of a cloudy look. It made me think of, I don't unfortunately remember the name of the candy, but there was this like pale blue candy that looked that exact color, and I always thought looked delicious because it's a beautiful color, but it always tasted like trash. So that's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, nah. The disappointing candy. Island P Funhouse and Starly Bellatrix are 100% dupes of Teal With It. I own 3 bottles of the same polish, all different fonts. Hell yeah. Well, good. I'm glad that we have a confirmed colorblind husband tested, I assume, dupes. All right, let me do a 3rd coat on the jellies real quick. There she is in 1, 2, and 3 coats. This is XOXO Jelly. She is adorable. I do really like it. Very, watermelon-y. Oh, bruh, I couldn't see the difference. Okay, then that's, yeah, 10 out of 10 dupe. Excellent. There is berry jelly in 1, 2, and 3 coats. This is one I made at Polish and Beauty Expo. It's actually, you know, it's not that bad. For not knowing what I was doing, I think I did a pretty good job. Let this dry just a minute longer. Because actually this last row is the end of the indies, and then I think I want to take a little break. Where did my... Oh, I'm like, where did the sticks go? Okay, so these last couple indies are... or what I'm categorizing as indies. I've got Starly Sundays, which that one I think I got in an Ipsy box when I used to get that subscription. Swamp Gloss, Tyler's Trinkets, and a Victorian Varnish. The triple layer jelly swatch method is genius. I cannot take credit. That one came from Lori, which let me show. She shared seashells on the seashore. But yeah, she sent me this pic, and that's how she does it. And I was like, I need to do that. So smart. Doesn't it seem like Holo Taco gets hyper focused on one thing for a while? Yeah, like before there was only one white, but then all of a sudden there were tons of whites. Now she like that with toppers. Yes, I completely agree. She's like, I want to do more glitter toppers and nothing but glitter toppers. Yeah, I agree with that. You think you're gonna go for the XOXO jelly? Nice. It's a good one. And I feel like just looking at them kind of in the bottles, the XO jelly feels more clear, whereas the berry jelly there is like a slight cloudiness to it. Honestly, they both look pretty sheer on the swatches, but yeah, it's like ever so slightly more clear. More sheer. Oh, it landed upside down again, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, let me top coat these jellies. And I'm gonna set them to the side so I'll make their labels so I don't forget about them. And so far as the other colors, I think we'll go ahead and start on... actually, we'll start with the Holo Tacos. So, let's see. I've got Holo Taco or Bite Me, Orbit Me. I still don't know how to say that one. So yes, Lori is Spooky Mouse, Lavender Menace, whatever nickname she's feeling like using today. Then I got Cardinal Sins, Private Villa, Jam Session, and Encryption Key. Actually, I should pull the polishes first and then find the matching swatch stick. That would be the smarter way to do this than digging through the polish. Okay. So up first, Encryption Key, Sacrificial Lacquer. And then Thirst Trap or Bite Me, Orbit Me. Think I can squeeze 6 on here? I think so. That gives us Gosh Garnet and Ruby Madly Deeply. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna move Ruby. We'll do Ruby Madly Deeply. It's so hard to say fast with the next batch because that'll leave me with 8. That just reduces the chance of me messing these up. Okay. Let's finish off the indies and then I'll take a little break. Did anyone else used to get the Ipsy box? I think it is Orbit to me, but there was like, I don't know, there's like a subtle vampire undertone with that collection. That collection really confused me what the theme was. And then the box was like a rare, a raw steak looking thing. But yeah, the Ipsy box is how I got this Sundays, which I'd never heard of before, and I think I only have 1 Cuccio colors. I also got that through the through Ipsy. You used to do Ipsy? Yeah. Since you don't use scented pot, yeah, they send all sorts of scented stuff. Okay. Starting with our Starley Infrared. This sundae is actually kind of, it's definitely a crelly. It might even be sheer enough to classify as a jelly. You love the little Ipsy bags and still use them? Yes, I do love the Ipsy bags. I've given quite a few of them away because I, you know, just accumulated too many, but yeah, I still use them. Anytime I need to organize a small little things, I'm like, oh, I can use my bags. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have some here in the nail drawer. Or not. I guess not. I must all be in my craft closet. You have a full little drawer of eyeshadow samples from Ipsy. I loved the little. So if you don't know what Ipsy was, it was and I think it's still going. It's a little subscription box of makeup products and stuff, and they're all sample sizes, which I just, you know, you saw me with my OPI minis. I love me a little thing. A little bit of something. So good. Here's Tyler's trinkets, idle playthings. So I absolutely adored it. The problem is I just never really used it fast enough to justify getting it every month. So I did eventually cancel it. Use them for medications, makes it a bit more jolly. Yes, it's a great idea. But they would come with these fun little makeup bags, or whatever you want to use them for, bags, and little sample sizes of things like eyeshadows and primers and foundations, you know, whatever you wanted. Moisturizer, I did use up like all the care products, you know, like, so I didn't really use up much of the makeup, but the care products like the moisturizers and that kind of stuff, I definitely used those up. I had a lot of fun just putting whatever new goo on my face. I think the idea was that like you try all these samples and then buy the full size of whatever you really like, but I don't remember ever buying full size anything. I was just like, give me more samples. Right. Now into the hollow tacos. Ooh, Skinny Brush. Have not used her in a while. This is Encryption Key from the Light Mode collection. They do need to do another round of these shimmers because they are gorgeous. Don't advertise them as duochromes because they're just shimmers. But they are really pretty. This is Sacrificial Lacquer, so it is a magnetic. So let me get my magnet ready. Eyeshadow samples are the cutest. Yes. I do. There is one I would maybe rebuy, and I have the little eyeshadow sample of it, but I still have so much of it left. But it's like, it was like made with mushrooms or something like that, and it's this beautiful like kind of rose gold color. Oh, it's perfect. I love like rose gold for my makeup. Thirst Trap. This one wasn't magnetic, right? I don't think so. Let's just double check. No, not magnetic. Good. Good. Thirst Trap is so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Such a good, that's a classic red. That's a elegant lady on the prowl red. You can never do skincare or makeup subs because I'm allergic to vitamin C. Oh yeah, no, definitely avoid all that then. Here is Orbit Me. And lastly is Gush Garnet. the most boring of the birthstone collections. Which they did, and it's coming up. Misfire was to make up for it, but yeah, it's just so boring. You missed the rose gold era. It was everywhere. Yes. I love rose gold. I mostly wear silver, but like I'm cool with any kind of metal, but rose gold, so far as like color scheme, I think looks really nice on me. So it's definitely my preference. Yeah, even though the Sundays is a little bit boring and not necessary, I might keep it just because it's a one and only. Not bad looking. I just don't think I've ever worn it on its own. Swamp glosses. It's not what it looks like. Silver jewelry, but rose gold eyeshadow and decor. You get it, JJ. Tyler's trinkets, idle playthings. This kind of looks like the Plus Life a little bit. I wonder if I don't need both of those. I think PPU polishes or any sort of limited edition polishes are definitely going to be the hardest for me to like let go of, but if it's a dupe, probably should. The Victorian varnish horologist, which is someone who studies time apparently, but my immature brain only hears one word. It's pretty. This might have been a gift. I don't remember, because when Two Laggard Ladies, we did interview Victorian varnish. Unfortunately, the audio like got corrupted or just didn't. The audio didn't work, so we never released that episode. But they were very kind and sent us some gifted polishes, which they did not have to do. It was very sweet of them. That's when they were brand new. Haven't bought a whole lot from them since, but the polishes I do own are good quality. There's encryption key. Sacrificial lacquer. This is our magnetic. Which you can barely tell. There we go. And we have Thirst Trap. You always wanted to try Victorian varnish. I hope they're still in business. I think they are. I think I still get emails from them sometimes. But yeah, they've got a very cute aesthetic. It's like a steampunk. Here's Orbit Me. And they have a very unique bottle shape. Like, it's very cute. kind of a very tincture-y, which is what they call their like acetone additives and stuff, little tinctures. It's so cute. Then finally Gosh Garnet. Yep. Oh yeah, let me see how many milliliters it is. It is 17 milliliters, so yeah, you get a lot of polish. The chunky bottle. And yet it doesn't like take too much up footprint wise, you know? So 17 milliliters though, it's a good one. Yeah, 17 milliliters, that's... How much is an Orly? 18. So yeah, one less than an Orly, and that's... You guys know how big... It's a big old chunky. That's what 1 milliliter difference looks like, by the way. That little tidbit at the top. Okay. Let me just get all the bubbles in my top coat. There we go. Okay, while this top coat is... Hello! While this top coat is drying, we are a little over the halfway point, which is nice. So I'm going to take a short break. If you're on Twitch, I'm going to go ahead and run an ad break. So if you want to like mute or click off, that's totally fine. But let's say probably about like 5 minutes or less, and I'll be back. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back in just a bit. If I can find the right button. Found it. Hello, hello again. Whew. It's a nice little break. And I'm ready to finish up our hollow tacos. And then we can do Cirques and Orleys, and then we're done with the red drawer. Which will be fantastic. So if I were to continue this, I guess probably Saturday or Sundays? Probably Saturdays. Or maybe, honestly, maybe Fridays. I'll have to make that decision later. All right, where am I gonna put these hollow tacos? I need more space. Scoot this over, move my Bucky's cup. I think I can have some room on my desk here. All right. Last of our hollow tacos here, we have Ruby Madly Deeply. We have Cardinal Sins. We have Jam Session. And Favorite Sister. We have Dead Serious. Naughty List. I bet you that one's gonna need thinner. Been a minute since I've pulled out those. How many swatches do I plan to do today? I am doing my red drawer, which, let me look at my spreadsheet, has 72 polishes in it. Granted, one of those we found out was an orange. So I guess it will have 71 at the end of the day, but we're doing 72 swatches. Plus we did 2 jellies, so 74 total. Then we have Misfire and Private Villa. But yeah, we're about halfway through or so. Maybe a little over halfway through. I'm actually not sure. Oh, I need to stretch. Okay. Let's vibe. Nice. Ooh, that shakes the desk too much. It's been a minute since I pulled out Favorite Sister. This one needs a little bit more. One of the swatch rings fell down and it scared me. Luckily, it's a one I haven't done yet, so it's fine. I was just like, no. Do I consider Private Villa red or dark pink? I guess I already know the answer since in my red drawer. Yes. So, number one, I don't know what colors are. Number two, sometimes I decided to keep polishes in certain drawers due to space. So Private Villa is red enough to go in my red drawer because my pink drawer it's quite full. The pink and purple drawer are a little bit over full. So yeah, gun to my head, I think I would call this a pink ultimately, but it's gonna live with the reds. Oh my gosh, I don't even see Naughty List like moving around when I'm trying to mix it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in Restore Drops and start my playlist over. Oh yeah, that is thirsty. She says, please. Please, I have no moisture. It was probably too much, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Also, this neck is caked. Let's clean that off too. Clean her up. She hasn't been used in a while. Let's give her a little love. And we'll let her sit for a minute. Alright. I don't think any of these are magnetic, so that's good. We'll start with a Ruby Madly Deeply. Yeah, so the colors I have right now, now that I've separated out orange as its own category, I've got red, orange, yellow, yellow/gold, the white, silver, light grays, and then I have my yellow greens and blue greens, and I may I may redo that category at some point because that is definitely the hardest one for me to decide, like which drawer it should go in. So I might need to change it to light greens and dark greens, because that's what I did with my blues. I have light blues and dark blues. Because then you have colors like, you know, like teal. Like, I don't know what drawer to put that in if I don't have a blue-green drawer. But I guess I'll just put it, if it's a dark teal or a light teal, it'll just go in light or dark blue, I guess, or green. I don't know. The greens are definitely the hardest ones. Yeah, try. It's just trying. I'm just trying to keep the drawers somewhat evenly spaced. Oops. Are you okay? Yeah, okay. Slamming my water bottle into polished bottles. I do have a third Helmer that needs to be built, and then I can spread out a little bit more, because I do think it's time to split the purples into light and dark purples. But the thing is, I don't even like purple that much. I feel like I don't need 2 purple drawers, but there are currently some polishes. I don't know if you can see them. No, you can't see them. They don't fit. They don't fit in the purple drawer because it's so overfull. So I need to do something about that. Yeah, light versus dark may be the way to go. Yeah, I'll definitely want y'all's input when we get to those drawers, which will be later this week, actually. Those will be our last 2 drawers that I do over spring break. Honestly, the yellow and orange drawer are, I think, they're not as full. Maybe I could even get through both of those tomorrow. That would be nice. I'm gonna skip over Naughty List because she needs to vibe. Colors are hard. Colors are really hard, y'all. I don't know what colors are, apparently. You know, I don't remember I need to go back in Nicole Loves and see if she liked Misfire, because she's a January baby, and gosh Garnet was like a personal attack on her for how boring and glitterless it was. So I wonder if she felt like Misfire made up for it or not. I don't actually remember. All right, Naughty List. Let's see if we can get you alive again. Am I going to swatch my thermals? I think eventually. They're kind of lower on my priority list. But eventually I would like to swatch everything I've got. I think the most annoying ones are going to be the stamping polishes, because I will need to pre-swatch my swatch sticks with black and white. But that's gonna take forever. So those are also pretty low priority because ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, eventually the entire collection will be on sticks. Is my goal. I'm not sure if I'm going to swatch everything. So like, I've got my Death Valley nails, the Dust to Dust collection, and those are honestly, I just buy them for the novelty of them, not to wear them. So I don't know if I'll bother putting those on swatch sticks, but maybe. We'll see how many sticks I have left at the end of this. You wanted Misfire to make up for it, but on the nails I found her to be a bit too burgundy, too much of a brownie red. Yeah, I just did the first coat on it, and it really does look, this is gonna be gross. It looks like dried blood. Like, it's definitely like more brown red, which is fine. It's just not garnet. Oh yeah, she's back to life. Hello, gorgeous. Nice to see you again. Did not buy Misfire because it was not a fan of the formula, but I know it would have been brown on my skin. Yeah. Another January berry. Misfire made it up for me. Okay, good. Yeah, gosh, garnet is so plain. Yeah, at least Misfire has stuff in it. But it's not a garnet colored, or at least not as bright as it should be. It's kind of hard though, right? Because you don't want to go too bright, because then you hit ruby territory. But it's a gemstone, so it should have some shine to it. I love the visual texture of the crushed hollows. They just look so velvety. I have an itch on my back. Time to do weird stuff live on camera. Can just barely reach it. Okay. Ooh, the mosquitoes are... They're out with a vengeance. I already got bit like a couple times on my feet just from sitting on my patio for a few minutes. Favorite Sister has quite a fill line on it. I love this polish. Would have been fine if they leaned to a more purpley red for garnet, since they wanted ruby to be bright red. Yes. Rather than going like darker, they should have focused more on the tint. I agree. Excuse me. What formula is dead serious? Is this? It almost looks like a dupe for Gosh Garnet. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oop, that was wet. Wow, those two are close. Gosh Garnet has like a more of a green shimmer to it, and Dead Serious has just a plain red, but like I never realized how similar those two were. Oh man, I am getting nail polish all over my mouse pad. That's okay. It already had plenty of nail polish on it. My mouse and keyboard are like slightly corroded from touching them with acetone still on my hand. No plastic or surface is safe in a nail polish room. Okay, oh, that was it for the Hollow Topics. Awesome. So next we'll do Cirques. We only have 10, so we can do that all in one go. Nice. Not gonna lie, when I came back from my break, I was kind of expecting to see a fight in chat, as is our tradition of. I don't know if she's still here, but see that, Linnery? See how I have a well-behaved chat? See how I facilitate a peaceful, nice place for people to be, rather than throwing food and fist at each other when I leave the room. That is like the most annoying part of the YouTube chat though, is finding the right emojis like fast enough to keep up with the conversation. I struggle with that. I'm thinking about making making myself a Google Doc of emojis that I frequently use on YouTube chats, so I can just copy and paste them rather than looking them up every time. That's how chronically online I am, I guess. Alrighty. That is the last of the Halo Taco Reds. I'm getting high on cucumber melon over here. Let me vibe with my circs. A couple of these are magnetic, so I need to figure out which one's which. There's 2 magnetic so far. I think I have 3 or 4. For a while there, I was collecting circs like crazy. I don't know why. When I first started collecting nail polish, I just wanted to like own everything from my favorite brands or whatever, like their entire catalog, which is crazy. Don't do that. 0 out of 10. I don't recommend doing that. But one of those brands was Cirque, so I just bought Cirques without really thinking about it. So I definitely need to destash some of these. I never reach for them. Doesn't mean I don't like them. But if I'm not wearing them, and they're not special, you know, they don't need to stay. Behave. There we go. Are you a magnetic? No. Does it count as eating charcuterie for lunch if you're just eating prosciutto out of the bag? Yes. It's, streamlined charcuterie. Oh, hey, come here. Come here. Come here. And you don't have to be on camera. Just let me, please. You have a huge thing of fluff. You got it. Okay, good. How'd you even get that in your beard? Ugh, men just collect things in their facial. Was it my hair? I think it looked more cappy colored. You had charcuterie for lunch? That is so fancy. I mean, because at the end of the day, charcuterie is just adult Lunchables, right? So it's it's got a fancy name, but everybody loves some cold cuts and crackers, or just cold cuts. Those were definitely some of my favorite like lunches with my family. My mom, my aunt, and I would just get a couple different types of breads, a bunch of different types of meats and cold cuts, and especially like German meats and stuff, and fruit and crackers, and like just spread it out on the like we didn't know the word charcuterie, but that's what we were doing, and just spread it out on the table and just sit there and graze and talk for hours. It was amazing. We lived in a matriarch. Every lunch would be like that. And it would be fantastic. There would be world peace because nobody has time for war when we have to set up and eat a charcuterie. No longer can have bread or crackers, just the cold cut then. You're still participating in in the culture of charcuterie. Oh my god. This one really needs some mixing. Okay. Woo. Just gonna scooch these up. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Actually, I need to make room for these circs, so let me just... Ooh, I'm gonna scoot this row down. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to manage the limited space I have on my desk for all these sticks. Here we go, and then I can put the circs there. Okay. Okay, we can make this work. All right, let's see. Need room for 2 magnetics here. Which, actually, I should probably put them in order. All right, so first one is Cirque's Kinetic, which is a magnetic. And then it's Candy Apple. Oh, of course, it's the last one. And then Frosted Cherry. Garnet. And Ambrosia. Then we have Game Over and Life on Mars, question mark. Which, let me double check that this isn't a magnetic. No. Okay. Then we have Embers and Road Rage. And Embers, I believe, is a charity polish because it has a silver. Or is this... It was a special edition of some sort. Which means I have the Beholder. Should be the last one. And it is. Okay. Candy Apple. Would y'all enjoy revisiting these drawers once I'm done with all the swatching to, like, officially dupe out and, like, put some of the polishes in the purgatory bin? Or would that be too repetitive? I could also maybe do that one in video form. Bump and stay. Cert Colors Garnet, which I think they did a better job than Holo Taco of making a really nice garnet polish. And yeah, it is kind of like more purpley red rather than a brown red. With sparkles in it. See, Holo Taco? It's not hard. Think that's a good idea? Okay. You can kind of treat it like a PPU dupe it out stream. Like, do I really need both? And you guys can be like, no. And I'll be like, oh, you're right. Here's Ambrosia. It's a very pretty linear. Then from the Vice collection, I actually have two Vice reds here. This one is Game Over. And Life on Mars, question mark. Then this is Embers. This one I remember being really sheer. Yeah, I think I need to build that one up. On the nails, I think I'd build it up in 3 coats. Swatch sticks, I'm going to stick to 2. And also from the Vice collection, Road Rage. Which I'm curious to see how close it is to Game Over on the sticks. Oh yeah, those are different enough. They look pretty similar in the bottle, but they're different enough. See? Oh, maybe it's not so easily seen on camera. They're pretty close. But I can tell them apart. And then last is Eye of the Beholder, another magnetic. I'm so glad magnets don't go bad like thermals do. There we go. The kinetic here is another one that maybe should have gone in the pink drawer, but it's red enough. No such thing as a dupe every polish is a special snowflake. Yeah. Sometimes we need to not own the same polish in different fonts, as Linry said. But if that's what you want to do, go for it. My plan is to use my Helmers as like the container method for my polish collection. I do not want to buy, I don't want to have any more than 3 Helmers worth of polishes. So I'm gonna have to draw the line at some point and be like, something's gotta give. And it's probably gonna be my Cirques and Orleys first. I don't know if I'll ever give up my Holo Tacos, I'm gonna be honest. But maybe. We will see. Some of my swatch sticks have these like extra bits hanging off. Why Cirque? Just because that's what I bought a lot of when I first started collecting. I had a weird mentality of like, I want to own the entire catalog of X number of brands or whatever, and Cirque was one of the ones I picked. So I was just buying Cirques kind of indiscriminately, just in bulk. Not bulk, but like I just buy a whole bunch at a time. And you know, I should really only keep the ones I really love. So that's why Cirques and Orleys are up for the chopping block first, because I don't have quite the emotional attachment to them that I do for my other brands. And I'm most likely to find dupes with them first, I think. That being said, my Cirque Vice collection and jellies are special to me, so I'll be keeping those most likely. But like all these Cirque magnetics, somebody else should love them. Because I'm not giving them the love that they deserve. Someone else would probably appreciate having them. Yep. Alrighty. Koozie. Oh my god, we have a lot of Orleys, and I'm sure a lot of these could go. No background music? Oh! Well, it's still playing for me. Let me turn it up a little bit. Is that better? Sorry, has it been like that the whole time? My bad. heard a bubble. What are you doing? What are you doing, Toothless? He likes to gulp air sometimes. Helps with the Delilah vibes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've always got my background music going, so if you don't hear it, my bad. I turned it down too low. Hey, doing, baby? Just chilling. Oh my gosh, top coat makes all of these so beautiful. The top coat fixes everything, right? Coat makes everything a little bit better. Okay. While this top coat dries, let me vibe with my Orlis. Still need to do my daily chores for today, which is washing the bedding. I think I have time though. My brain doesn't feel like complete goo, probably because I've just been chilling and not talking much. Which I appreciate you guys being cool with that. I think I might stream tonight. Stream nail art, that is. You forgot to mention you just started the final season of My Hero for the first time. Oh, the feelings. Feelings. I'm still trying to get my husband through season 7. He's like, this is the final season, right? I'm like, no, we have season 7 and 8, buddy. We gotta keep going. But we watched that one episode where that one thing happened that broke my heart. I'm so excited for you to watch it though. Oh, you gotta tell me what you think of it. I love it so much. I mean, I don't know if you can see, I got my Bakugo hair clip in. And my, oh, it's over here. Got a Nanami hair clip too. If you watch JJK, which I'm gonna try and get my husband to watch that next. I have not watched the newest season of JJK, but I have seen plenty of spoilers on TikTok, so it's no big deal. But that one also gave me so many feelings that I was like, I don't know if I can keep watching. It's a little too sad sometimes. A little upsetting. But it's so good. Who's your favorite character? Okay. The Orleys are vibed. You've had that Bakugo hair clip open and tab for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I totally understand. I've bought from this creator, Mommy Dizzy, several times, and I like all of the products. So I did get the Bakugo hairband. It's hard plastic, and so it's like very tight behind the ears. So I actually have it propped on my computer open right now so that it can hopefully like stretch a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited about that. And then I got an All Might one. I've bought a bunch from her. I have a black and white koi fish for JJK. You love them all too much. I know, they're so good. They're so good. My little baby. Oh. And the pro heroes are amazing. I love Best Genus, even though my husband is like, that is so stupid. I'm like, I like him. I think he's funny. Can't beat All Might though. Oh, All Might. Vigilantes is really good too. It's definitely more like geared towards adults, and not in any sort of like it's more violent or more, you know, in any way kind of like that. I just mean like it follows police investigations more so than the hero work, which just feels a little bit more, it's, you know, kind of more of a mature audience, like what they would be interested in versus the big fight scenes from the original. You're a Kuragiri stan. Oh, rare. That's a Funko Pop you have. Nice. Oh, you have an Ashido Funko too, but she's not your fave. Yeah, but she is adorable. she's definitely one of the cutest. All right. Let's get into it with these Orleys. Open sesame. Of which I have way too many. So the first one is Rustic Root and Oh Darling. See Oh Darling. And Rustic Roots. Okay. Then we have Connect the Dots and Can You Dig It? Connect the dots. Can you dig it? And last one over here is Persistent Memory. So if you're wondering why I have so many Orleys, it's because I was subscribed to ColorPass for a long time. So I would get, oh my god, what's 6 times 4? 24 a year minimum from ColorPass, and then they usually also had extras in the boxes, and I would buy Orleys that I liked on the side. So that's how I accumulated so many, but now it's time to let some of them go. Let's see, we have Girl Power, Dancing Embers, Muy Caliente, Cranberry Believe It, and last is Velvet Ribbon. Of course, you named your car after All Might. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, I don't think any of these are magnetics. So I'll go ahead and put at least one of the wands away. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say the polish names. This one's Connect the Dots. A lot of these are creams, which are very useful for nail art. But I definitely don't need this many. This one is Can You Dig It? Which is from, I think that's probably my favorite color pass I ever got, which was it's kind of like a 70s color palette inspired one. I don't remember the name of it. But I had a lot of fun putting those colors together in different nail art looks. Here is Persistent Memory. That was also another really good color pass. That's the one that Metamorphosis came in. Me and Steph were obsessed with Metamorphosis for a good while. This is from, I think, one of the last ones I got. They were doing like Orly by the Decades or something. This one's Girl Power. It's a nice classic bright red. Ooh, I need to clean the neck of this bottle. Kind of a sheer formula, almost jelly-ish. Muy Caliente is like that too, so I don't know if it's just this pigment. There's some oranges like that too, where like no matter what they're kind of like a prelly. It's like they can't get full opacity with that pigment. I wonder if that color red is the same way. Here's Dancing Embers, which is I think just a shimmer. Kind of metallic-y looking. Here's the Muy Caliente. Yeah, it's pretty. It's just it's a little on the sheer side. This one is definitely a keeper. This is one of my favorites. This is Crayon Barely Believe It. Obviously from some sort of holiday collection. It's just so, ooh, it's just so pretty. Last one is Velvet Ribbon, which is just cream. Nice, like, brick red cream. Excuse me. Oh, big stretch. There's Rustic Root, which does have, looks like the orange shimmer in it. It's pretty. Basic but beautiful, as we would call it on bingo. And then Oh Darling. So yeah, there's a possibility I will also separate out all the creams into their own drawers when I get the third Helmer set up. Because that just makes it more easy for nail art and stuff. Go straight for the creams. Here is Connect the Dots. And can you dig it? No! Gosh. Okay. Nothing spilled. Oh man. I'm surprised that hasn't happened more often, to be completely honest, with how crowded my desk is. Ooh, you know, if I did want to stream some nail art tonight, that would actually be really difficult because I have all the swatch sticks laying out drying. I'll have to think about what to do with that. But I'm not feeling too bad. Like, my brain's not too mushy. That there is a possibility I will stream some nail art tonight. I'm not going to make any promises though. So, you know, make sure you do have notifications turned on, or just check back later if you'd like to join me for that. Okay, this one's too crunchy. I need to clean this bottle. Too crunchy. Possibly, because you know, I do still want to do some nail art this week. I need to steal Linry's nail art specifically. So I'm thinking about it. It would be at 7 p.m. Central Time tonight if I choose to do it. I'm gonna say 7 or 8 because, you know, this stream is extra long. We'll see what I'm up for. But yeah, I think I can clear some space, move some of these sticks around, and do a nail art stream. That would be nice. There's 2 coats of girl power. Dancing embers. Definitely need to eat right after stream though, because I had breakfast, but did not manage to eat lunch before stream. I managed to cook my lunch. I'm finished off making this week's DBS, my dense bean salad, and cooked up all my chicken breasts, but I didn't have time to actually eat it, so I'll eat, take a break after stream, and then yeah, I'll probably be up for it. There's 2 coats of muy caliente. Oh, that's a pretty one. You guys deserve to be spoiled. You would be spoiling me if you came to both streams. That's a lot of Danny, you know? I would understand if that's too much Danny in one day. And yeah, I guess we'll see how tired of swatching I am on Friday. If I do swatching or nail art. I probably swatching, because I would like to make a good dent in this project. Alright, and then we have velvet ribbon. Double up on ventilation if you're back. Yes. Was a solvent headache? Yeah. No, I definitely luckily it is a little bit cooler today. I'll probably open a window, set up a box fan, and clear this room out. Would love another stream. Always like to body double when doing nail art. Okay. Well, heck, if you guys are looking forward to it, then that is motivation for me to do it. And I love stealing art from Linry, so, you know, I think I should. We only have 5 Orleys left, so I've got those laid out. And I also don't think any of those are magnetic, so I can put one square. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I'll just lay the Orleys out here because like there's no more room on the rest of the desk. So yeah, I'll just lay the Orleys out here and just do my last 5 up in this corner. First top coat. These swatch sticks really are satisfying when they're all done though. Like I was jingling the white silvers and light grays after I put them back on the ring after Friday's stream. Oh my goodness. I just so satisfying. Should have done this a long time ago, but it's okay. Best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Second best time is today, as they say. Timing wise, this is kind of working out. Like, it looks like I'll probably finish up close to when I would normally be done with work anyway. So that's like how long I normally have before I stream in the evening anyway, so that works out. All right, let me vibe our last couple Orleys. Oh, cabochon fell out of that one. The Orleys are definitely the most annoying one to try and attach cabochons to. I ended up just using Elmer's glue and just gluing them to him. There we go. Where did that cabochon go? Oh, I found it. It's still kind of sticky. Maybe if I... Oh, and it's got a dog hair on it. Of course it does. It fell on my carpet. Immediate dog hair. I'm just gonna kind of push it real hard, and nope, that didn't work. Okay, we get the glue. I use Elmer's glue because, I don't know, if I do destash it and someone doesn't want the cabochon on top, at least they can take it off really easily. Rather than like super glue or whatever and making it permanent. There we go. So have to be very careful not to lay my hand into these. I think it'll be alright though. Okay, last couple. So let's see, we've got Love My Nails. Okay, we've got Fake Flight. Dahlia'd Up. Or all Dahlia'd Up. Red Rock. Which leaves the Spices Right. Your cabochon all came with sticky paper thing. Yes, mine did too. These little dots. And it works for most nail polish caps, but the Orleys just don't stick for me, so I resorted to glue. Although I've had sheets of the stickers for the cabochons that like just didn't work. Like they would not separate and I couldn't get them off. And so I just had to glue all of those. So I lost a whole sheet, which was not cool. But it is what it is. Drop the bottle again. Getting butterfingers towards the end here. All right, there's one coat. And 2 coats. So after this stream, I will repost on Instagram the invite link for if you'd like to join the birthday collab for Fanaticure. Theme is Cherry Bomb, whose color is red, so kind of appropriate for today's swatch. I'd love it for you to join us. It's not due till April 14th, so you've got about a month left. You can just swatch a nice red, or you can do some nail art, Fallout themed, or Cherry Bomb specifically themed. Any of that's fine. Okay, let me give those a couple seconds to dry, and then we'll top coat, and then we are officially done with the red drawer, which is amazing. We're doing it, y'all. We're getting through it. I know we're only 2 drawers in, but like, it's happening. I didn't know. I knew it would happen eventually. I just didn't know when. Because I bought these swatch sticks like a long time ago. Anticipating that I would swatch them out, but now it's actually a reality. My desk looks crazy. I don't know if you could see. I have no room. Thanks, Luna. Go ahead and put the polishes away. I think they're almost dry enough for the top coat. Very satisfying, thank you. Thank you, Rain. Yeah, so this was 72. The white and silver drawer was 67. The orange / coral is what I called it, is 63. And the yellow is 49. So maybe I'm not promising anything because I can't promise that far ahead. Maybe tomorrow I'll go a little bit longer and do both drawers. The yellow green is gonna have to be its own day though, because that's 83 polish. I apparently really like yellow green. And the blue greens are 71. But yeah, it would be nice to get one extra drawer done. So maybe we'll do extra tomorrow. What would that total be? 9. Hang on. So it'd be 62 plus 50. So that'd be 92. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. We'll see. We'll see. I can always take a break, right? I can always take a break. Yeah, I'll have to think about that one. I guess it depends on how much I yap in the beginning. For how far we can get. Okay, last one. There we go. Alrighty. Whew. Thank you so much for joining me on my Swatch-A-Thon episode 2. Let's do a top coat. Let me actually go to this one. Top coat fill line check. We used quite a bit, so I definitely need to go get some more bottles. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys joining me, and I am up for some nail art tonight. So join me again in about 3 hours and 20-ish minutes or so, 7 p.m. Central Time, and let's steal some of Linry's nail art for St. Patrick's Day. Her rainbow worms specifically, and little leprechaun worm. We love a good worm around here. So yeah, that'll be fun. But anyway, I'll be back same time tomorrow for the next drawer, which is oranges and possibly yellows too. We'll see how it goes. But I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. If you're at work, finish strong. You're almost done, hopefully. And I'm so glad that you joined me today, and I could be some background noise for you. Hopefully some nice relaxing background noise. And I'll see you later. Be good. Don't talk to the police. Love you. Bye.